Hey, good morning, guys. Jack here. Jack here. Brownie, what are you doing? Go for a little walk here. Got a window, small window of opportunity, it looks like. Morning.
Morning.
Morning. How are you doing?
I'm sitting.
Huh? Okay. Sounds good. Well, guys, it was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. Mad Matt found the live stream button. Oh, man. He figured out the live stream app on YouTube. And guess what? The usual cast of characters were there. The usual cast. Expat, Crap, Louie, all the regulars, Maximus, they were all there, supporting him on. All there, inviting him to the hot seat. Because Philly was there too. Reminded me of the olden days. Where all the Dumaguete Mafia would go to the coffee shop and try to get new recruits to interview. I guess Philly can't go to the local coffee shop, so he's got to go online to find people to put on the hot seat. Oh my. And then you have the resident experts, the Philippine experts on there with the failed YouTube channels who tell you how to live in the Philippines, who are on every live stream. In fact, someone even commented in there, it's the same people. It's the same people on every live stream. And what are they doing? They're trying to stir up expat crap. Someone ought to come out with a channel called Expat Common Sense. That would be a real winner. Expat Common Sense. Because there's not much of it here. Not much of it here at all. So that caused me to, well, let me do a little checking on, because I haven't watched a Mad Matt video in like well over 3 weeks. When him and Ace had the back and forth. So I'll go out there and check it out. And so I started watching some right after the live stream, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here comes the common sense part, guys. He does a whole 45-minute rant about the place he rented there in near Kalibo, near Boracay. Whole 45-minute rant of how he got taken and suckered in and everything else, and how terrible the house was when he finally got there. And then calling out the British guy for duping him for months and months and months. For over a year now, he'd been duped because of this place. But hey, at least he admits it's his fault. At least he admits it's his fault. Morning. And I got to thinking, I'm like, I gotta listen to this guy for 45 minutes ranting about the place and all the dealings and goings on with the guy, and that he couldn't get into master bedroom for months and months. And I'm like, oh my God. Same story, different channel. Same story. How he's a couple weeks, he'll be gone and everything. Well, what's stopping you? Go now. Go now. So then he starts talking about how much money he's got invested into the place. How many thousands and thousands of dollars. And it got me to thinking, man, this sounds a lot like our good buddy Jimbo, don't it? Sounds a lot like him without the wife and 4 stepkids. Just sounds a lot like that. When it all could have been prevented. Everything. Simple prevention, guys. But he's got to go on and on about that guy when, hey, that's what you get. You think everybody's honest in this world, right? You think everybody's honest. It turns out it's just not the truth, is it? It's just not the truth. And so it goes on and on and on, 45 minutes. Well, here's the thing. Why didn't you just get a flight from Angeles? Angeles. A round trip flight. One day. One day. One hotel room. One night. If you would have booked it in advance, you were talking to this guy for, he said, months and months and months. Back and forth about the place. And he's sending him pictures. How nice it is. How great it was. When he built it 15 years ago. And then, you know, it's like, where's the common sense? When's it start coming off into the head? When does the light bulb go off? This is what I was afraid of. It's not real bad, but it is starting to rain. But no common sense, guys. No common sense. I thought Marines were smarter than this. Obviously, not all of them. I've known a few dumb ones. I've known a few dumb ones, that's for sure. But I'll get into that later. All this back and forth. When a simple flight from Angeles, from Clark down to Calibo for an overnight stay and a tour of the property, since he's so close to Boracay, like he keeps telling us, right? Shouldn't have been too hard to go down there and check it out in that 4 months you were talking about it, instead of taking some guy's word for it. And what? It's like there's no common sense. No common sense whatsoever. And then cry about the guy. You got no right to cry about the guy. None at all. You signed up for it. You didn't do your research. Whose fault's that?
Hey, Joe.
It's your fault, just like you said.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you? Just like you said, it's all your fault. And then, that's not the best part yet. But couldn't that all have been prevented? Wouldn't you have prevented it from happening to you? Especially you're going to give the guy like $3,500 up front? Send somebody $3,500 without spending a $100 round trip ticket if you plan it in advance, because you had 3 or 4 months before you moved to the property, before you decided to do it. Why don't you just get on a flight, go down there, stay overnight, check the place out, fly back. Fly back. We don't know how cheap airline tickets are here if you plan in advance and not do it at the last minute, or be forced to do it at the last minute. Put it that way. Yeah. But it's not just his fault, it's the other guy's fault. Yeah, right. When you didn't do your research, you didn't do your homework, it's all on you. Bottom line. So who's the one that got scammed? You did. And it was your fault. 100%. But nobody's asking them questions. He was in the Philippines. Why didn't he just fly down there and check it out? If you're going to send a guy $3,500, you couldn't spend $200 to go down and check it out.
Good morning, Joe.
Oh, look at the mountain. It's above the clouds there. Yeah, having this rain for the last week now, man. Cannot get rid of it. Want some of that nice Angeles weather I saw on Chubb's video this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, my friend.
Good morning.
It's a rainy day.
Yeah, a little bit. Rainy week.
Good morning.
Good morning. Picking up a little bit as I do my puddle walk and kick my rocks. Let me get past the big puddle here. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna be stuck out here. Hold on. All right. Thought I was gonna get splashed there for a minute. So yeah, he'll send them $3,500 in advance, but he won't take a $100 flight. Can't make this stuff up, guys. You just can't. He said he's asking all the right questions, but he didn't ask, when was the last time somebody lived in the house? How old is the house? When were these pictures taken? Can't ask any questions like that? Or come down and check it out in person? How about moving on? Moving on. And you remember when his channel first started, guys? It was just another drama channel. And he started doing the tours of his compound there. Morning. Tours of his compound, checking out his house and piggery and garden and everything, and then he started getting the serious questions. But he's telling you in every video, it's my life. I'll live it how I see fit. This is what I want. This is how great it is. He's telling us how great it is and how he's glad that he's living there and everything. Then he puts that other video out 2 or 3 days ago and follows that up with some more videos. And he's leaving the property in 2 weeks. Now it's by the end of March. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. And he's putting videos out about honesty. About honest YouTubers. When he was lying to us the whole time 3 weeks ago. Oh my God, these guys, you can't make it up, guys. You just can't make it up. 3 weeks ago, he's putting all the happy-go-lucky videos out. How this is what he's always wanted. To live in the province. To raise pigs. Raise chickens. And then he started going into the expenses of how much he spent here in the latest videos. On the pigs, on the 100 pigs that he had, and the thousands of breeding chickens, and egg layers. Like, anybody see all these chickens in his video? I don't know, maybe he did. Because like I said, I missed a lot of his videos for the last 3 weeks. So I'm not questioning that. But he sunk thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into his beautiful 3-story piggery. Oh, wrong guy, sorry. Wrong guy, same story. Wrong guy, same story. Hey Ace, that's a cow. That's a baby cow. I'll point out a caribou when I see one. When I see one, I'll point it out to you. Okay, Ace? Yep, still cows. Still cows. But yeah, and I keep going back and forth here, guys. Sorry, getting my dyslexia, getting confused with Asian Jim, getting confused. Because here comes the drama about being scammed, Lou. The scam drama. And oh no, and just like Jimbo, he found the live stream button. Oh my gosh. A new channel for all those seekers out there. The live stream seekers. A new channel for them. To go and maybe control, do their trolling on. Try to get Matt to follow their narrative. Get him onto the Philly hot seat. Imagine that. Wouldn't that be a good show? Let's make it happen, guys. Let's make it happen. That's what Expat Crap's thinking anyway. And some of the other ones, some of the other guys who know everything about the Philippines, who tell you that in every live stream. Why aren't they online telling us this stuff? With their own channels. Ah, that's right. They've tried and failed, haven't they? Because they don't want to show their face. They don't want to be on the live streams. They just want to be in the comments of the live streams. Or they want to be on the live streams but not show their face. They don't want to expose themselves. But in the latest video, oh, good old Matt. And what he puts 2 or 3 out a day, because apparently over the last year he's had a lot to rant on, doesn't he? And he's been holding it in instead of being honest with us. He's been holding it in, hoping that it'll all work itself out. Because he was embarrassed by what he did. Oh my, the same old story. Why don't you, hey, here's one. Why don't you contact Alex and go on his channel to expose the British guy who you named in your latest video by name, while you were calling his wife those certain words, those terrible words that I can't expose on a family channel, guys. And it was important because now I'm questioning his Marine authenticity, his veteran Marine authenticity. And I'm judging him. I'm judging him, guys. I'm being judged here by 4 simple letters. 4 simple letters the Cajun Marine asked him. And you can go to his live stream and do it. Look at it yourself. There you go, Matt. I'm promoting your channel now. Like I do for everyone I talk about. I'm promoting their channels. When I should just be shutting my mouth, according to many of my viewers, the one-time viewers. I should just shut my mouth and not promote their channels. Shh. But the letter starts with an L, 4-digit letters. Starts with an L, ends with an M. 2 letters in between. is an acronym for something there, Matt. And how does someone that was a veteran Marine in the 80s or 90s or whenever he says he was a Marine, and I'm questioning the authenticity there. Was there a bad chicken dinner in there somewhere? Some of you will get that meaning as well, because he never talks about his military service. So again, I question the authenticity. I'm questioning the honesty now, just because of his channel starting 3 weeks ago, and he was lying to us now about that province property, and now he's about to give it all up and move somewhere else, or possibly even West Virginia. Isn't that what you told another subscriber? West Virginia, giving it all up and moving to West Virginia, giving up on the Philippine dream. After 1 year, you're gonna be one of those failed expats? No, say it ain't so, Matt. Say it ain't so. Keep wiping the screen in case it's getting any raindrops on there. Sorry guys, just weaving the puddles, kicking rocks in the province. Ain't that right, Ace? Ain't that right? And what is it Matt was saying about you there, Ace? Matt was saying that the bar girls you got pregnant were veteran bar girls. Veterans. Nope. Sorry. You know, Ace, those veterans, 30 years plus. That's what he's saying anyway. From Angel Witch. Tell us about it, Ace. And apparently, they're not living in the bachelor pad. Set the truth. Set the record straight, Ace. Inquiring minds want to know, or don't know. Just pointing out what Matt had to say about you on the live stream this morning. As he was falling into the comment trap. People asking him for his opinions and everything. Falling into that trap. What's truth? What's honesty? He's already blown the honesty part to me. Which brings the question of authenticity to the Marine. Lack of stories. Did they end with a BCD? A big chicken dinner? Tell us, Matt. Tell us about that. Or are you reserving that? Because I knew that term that I used earlier starts with an L, ends with an M. Damn, I learned that one in boot camp from the drill instructors.
Good morning.
Good morning. It was a common term they used. Yeah, so how do you not know what that term is? What that acronym is? And anybody, I think most people that have been in the service, doesn't matter which service, most of them know what that term is. But you don't in the live stream? I don't know. Especially if you were in for 4 years, you would definitely know that term. Because we didn't have a lot of Europe opportunities in the Marine Corps. But there was a lot of Far East, a lot of Asian tours and bases we could go to. A lot of deployments. Unless you were in Camp Lejeune for 4 years, that term still would have been used. That to me sounds strange. All right, guys, and here's where the common sense part comes in. In his latest video, Mad Matt, that is, he comes out telling us what he's going to do to the guy when he comes, if he ever comes back from England and he meets him. And this is another correlation to the Jimbo videos. The common sense part, guys. Why are you putting threats out in video on YouTube? Threatening to commit violence against someone here in the Philippines, or anywhere for that matter.
Hi.
Hello. Going fishing again, huh? Oh, it's running like a river here. See any fish yet? No? Good luck. Kids are gonna try to go fishing there. Puts it right there in video, just like Jimbo has done. Just like Jimbo has done with his sick grandpa stuff, threatening to punch him in the throat as hard as he can with that big fist of his, that big mob fist. You can't make it up, guys. Another one that hasn't learned the edit tool yet. Don't think you should keep that video in its present state up online, because if the guy's seen it, and I'm sure he probably has already, probably watches every video as soon as it's released, probably a subscriber, or his wife probably certainly is. So yeah, I don't think you should keep that video up there. And is that the only one you threaten violence against people? Like I said, it doesn't take much common sense, guys. But you can feel how frustrated he is. He's going to lose that entire investment of his because he's just going to leave it. He's just going to leave it as he's committing verbal threats to harm people on YouTube. No matter how many times you remind these people, guys, and nobody's calling it out in the comments. Nobody's calling it out. And I was sitting there wondering, should I make a comment about it? I was like, nah, I'm just going to grab my camera and go. Because it was the last video I watched before coming out here. And it's late. And like I said, this is... Morning. Ready to put a roof on the house. Out here in the rain, putting the roof on. Mad Shack Mac. Mad Shack Matt. Mad Shack Mac or Matty the Hut? What's the good nickname for him, guys? Let me know in the comments. Mad Shack Matt or Matty the Hut? Let me know. You can even weigh in yourself there, Mad Matt. Weigh in yourself. Let me know. Unbelievable. Going down that same road as Jimbo. And he's got a video out there. I couldn't even watch that. I had to get out here so quickly. So quickly. Yeah, my whole damn video will be about Matt. Just from watching one live stream and 2 videos. And then going back and looking at his videos from 3 weeks ago when he was telling you how great the province was. But he's had this stuff lingering on for over a year now, but not being honest with us. Another YouTuber not being honest with us. And even putting out videos telling us how honest he is. telling us how honesty is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Started with the drama. But he got all the people that come here wanting to talk about the bar girls. He hooked them in so he could get monetized in a couple weeks. But then he can't get the code. He can't get the code. They mail it to you. It took so long for my code to get here. After requesting it 3 times, it finally arrived about 2 days after YouTube shut my channel down. For monetary wise, anyway. Because I didn't have the code. They wouldn't give me the code. The brand guy, post office, wouldn't give me the code. After 3 tries, I finally got it. 2 days after YouTube shut my monetization down. Because they only give you so long to put the code into YouTube's. Hey, morning. But yeah, I wanted to end on the violence note there. The threat of violence. Just like Jimbo was doing. Can't make it up, guys. And then, I don't know about defamation, but I think his wife would have a legitimate case, even though she wasn't named, just because you named him in the latest video. Might have gotten away with it up to that point. But with my YouTube...
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
What's up?
What's up?
I'm sitting.
You're sitting? You're sitting? But with my YouTube lawyer degree, you might want to back off on those comments about his spouse as well. I think the threads can be drawn with you naming his name back to his wife now. Do these guys get any legal advice before they do what they do? Evidently not. Should they? Maybe. Maybe. And this could be a long video today, guys. Just warning you. And you, Ace, just warning you. This could be a 30-minute video. And going back to one of Ace's videos yesterday. Ace. Ace giving us relationship video now. What? How to date a bar girl? Huh? How to date a bar girl, Ace? Really? Really? So, we know you know how to impregnate a bar girl. We know that. But you're out there, another expat giving us relationship advice. When it seems like every relationship he's had has been a failure as well. So, because he doesn't seem to be living with the girlfriend and child. According to Mad Matt, not me. I don't know enough about it. Just saying what Mad Matt is saying. Take that with a grain of salt if you want. But Ace won't divulge because it blows up the channel narrative. Single and free is the way to be. As he gives relationship advice. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Thank you. I'd rather kick rocks. I'd rather kick rocks in the province. There you go, guys. That's my rant for today. That'll do it. Meanwhile, we have all the dogs with the cats still out, still nice and cool here. What are you guys doing, huh? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? All right, guys, that'll do it. Thanks for watching, Jack. I'm out for today.